What's up, guys? Welcome back to Arcanum Gaming. I'm Richie.
I'm Ryan.
And this is Arcanum Gaming.
It's our 100 subscriber special. Maybe it's not such a huge milestone for some people, but like...
It's a big deal for us.
Especially considering we've only been putting out content for like, what, a month, 2 months?
It's been 2 or 3 months now. It's been a while, I think. It's been at least 2 months.
It doesn't feel like it.
That's fair.
That's kind of what I'm getting at, I guess.
So welcome, guys. I just want to start out, mention a couple people that have been just big deals in the community for us. Start out with Chaos Galaxy, and again, I haven't talked to Zach a whole lot personally, but playing his game and like getting excited about it is really what inspired me to get back into making card games and stuff like that in general, and working on Arcanum and our new side project, which we're going to be introducing you to today.
Yep, just a bit.
Yeah. What else? Chris over at WrathOfCores, him I have talked to a lot. What's up, Chris? So you're probably watching this. Because
probably going to be one of the first people to watch the video.
You comment.
Or at least one of the first people to comment. I don't know.
Yeah. Big thank you to you. We got to do that live stream together, which was super cool and stuff. And love the game. Everybody else, we've had so many people that have been huge supporters in the community. Also, ScribblesWithRachel. Thanks, Rachel. Shout-outs. We're super excited about Heroic. I don't know exactly when this video is going to be going up because we're still waiting on 2 subscribers while we're recording this. But
we're at 98 at time of recording.
We just want to get it ready for you guys because like we're super excited right now. But
yeah, but ever since we started talking about Heroic, we gained like 20 followers in a day.
Yeah, it was pretty insane.
That was really weird. That's kind of why we seem a little bit weird about just sort of coming out with this video so suddenly, is because we sort of looked down and we were like, oh, we should have that 100 subscriber thing ready. Because as you know, if you've seen some of our other videos, the 50 subscriber mark crept up on him before he had a chance to plan anything. At least this time, I was aware of it before it happened, so we could make this video for you here. Yeah. So
I want to also say a big thank you to everybody who's ever watched the video, subscribed, liked, commented. Another person I'd like to shout out, I haven't done anything with your game, but EverCry TCG, I think you've commented on like everything I've posted in like the last month, so like, thanks buddy, we appreciate it. And I
feel like I'm like oddly framed here.
Yeah, you're kind of like not in the frame.
Yeah, that's a little bit better.
So yeah, once again, thanks to everybody. And so we're going to go ahead and cut down to our regular camera angle and introduce you to our new side project. Alright guys, we're back. So I don't know how well you can see it on the screen there. This is our new side project. The game is called Terror. Basically what we've got the idea for, it's not going to be a trading card game so much as it's going to be more like a living card game. Which if you're not familiar with that game concept, basically what it means is there's a core set and then expansion packs instead of booster packs.
Right, and whenever you buy an expansion pack, you're going to be getting, at least for our game, you'll be getting a complete playset of each of the cards in that expansion, so you don't have to go buy booster packs over and over again, hoping to get the one card you really want. All the cards will be available to you as soon as you purchase the expansions.
But then you still have the same playability as you do with a trading card game, where you're still deck building, and you're still putting together your own builds and all that kind of stuff, playing the game the way that you want to play the game. So we had this idea for like a scary movie horror type.
Originally, actually, I came up with this idea probably a year or so before I eventually even brought it up to Richie. This idea had kind of been bouncing around in my head. I'm a huge fan of horror movies, and I'm a huge fan of card games. And one of the big things that I've always wanted to do is, whenever I come up with a new idea for a game project, I want it to be unique. I want it to be something that hasn't been done before. So I thought, hey, nobody's made a horror trading card game. And that birthed the initial iteration of Terror, which has sort of been recreated probably 2 or 3 times. And then eventually I was like, oh, hey, Richie and I are making games now. Maybe I'll bring this idea up to him. And now it's sort of coming into this more finished, concrete idea that now that we've both been working on it here.
And it's also much more simplistic than Arcanum.
Yes. That is why it is a side project.
And much more likely to be done sooner. ideally, we should have... again, this is just a rough estimate. I'm not going to commit to this, but I'm expecting that we'll have the first set of the game, the core set, finished by the end of the year.
Yeah, hopefully. We've got most of the card concepts down already. I've got a card design. We've obviously got our card back here. Just need to do some slight tweaking, digitalization, stuff like that of the concepts, and then we need to work on the art. So without further ado, we will go ahead and move into the explanation of the game, and then we've got some other fun things about the game that we would like to show you as well.
All right, so we're going to start out by showing you some of our prototype cards that Ryan's put together.
And to note, this is from the edition just before I introduced the game to Richie, so there have been a few tweaks to like numbers and stats and stuff, but the basic concept of how the game works remains the same. So first and foremost, when you think of a horror movie, you might think of some sort of slasher going around killing people. Well, it would be really hard to convey me killing you in a horror movie way like that, in a card game. So rather than focus on that aspect, we're focusing on probably the second most important aspect of harming people in a horror setting, and that is your sanity. So each player is going to start the game at 100% sanity. Now, that's going to decrease, obviously, as the game goes on, not only from taking damage from things, but also in order to play cards. So before we get more into that, I'm going to go over the three basic types of cards for you here. So first up, we've got memory cards. These guys are going to be sort of your means of not losing, if you will. You have these cards face up in front of you, kind of like a land row in Magic, or like a bench in Pokemon. And these memories are going to usually have some sort of ongoing effect. Like, for example, childhood friends. You can see here. Try not to get that glare in that. You see down here at the second half, +1 sanity. That symbol was originally meant to be sanity. We're still kind of finalizing if we want to actually have a symbol or if we just want to convey it via percentages. +1 sanity each turn until you forget this memory. So basically, you'll have these memory cards in play, and they're going to be kind of what's keeping you rooted to reality, what's keeping you from going completely insane. And secondly, what would a horror movie be without a monster? In order to convey these monsters, we have evocations. These are only a couple of examples of evocations here, but you'll notice that they have a effect up here at the top that's got -10, for example, this one's -10% or 10 sanity. That is the cost. Rather than having it be set as a cost, it's just a negative effect that you get when you play the card, just to kind of keep things simple. It's got an effect just beneath it there, and then this box right here in this corner is
Combat strength.
It's intimidation. That indicates how strong the evocation is, and it also functions as its life total. So whenever evocations battle, they deal damage to each other equal to their intimidation, and that is then subtracted from their stat afterward. And then finally, we've got our sort of spell cards, if you will. These are traumas. They are things that have happened to the characters that each set will be rotating or revolving around. And they've got the cost up here at the top, the negative effect that happens when you play it, and then they've got some sort of effect that once that effect resolves, the card is sent to the discard pile. Another thing to note, at the start of your turn, if you don't have any memories in play, you automatically lose 3% sanity, which is decreased by 1 for each memory you have. So if I have no memories, that's -3%. If I have 1 memory, it's -2%, etc. So basically, the memories are kind of what's keeping you alive and well, and then you summon these evocations, Night Terror, Shadow of Doubt, etc., to crash in on your opponent and drive them insane faster.
All right, guys, and up next, basically, we're going to be showing you a little bit of the artwork that I've been working on.
The actual finalized artwork that you'll be seeing on the cards, as opposed to my scribbles and...
I do have a few more besides these two, but these are just the ones that we want to show off because we have the example cards already printed up to show you. So the first one we've got is called Just a Dream. And basically kind of I went off the theme with that. And basically this is what I came up with for that guy. Somebody dreaming about some sort of a knife and there's blood and stuff, which, I don't know. That's just kind of what came into my mind when I was thinking about the card.
Representing that realization of, oh, all that violence and gore that I just witnessed, that was just a dream, allowing you to regain a little bit of your sanity.
Because it's a memory. And then the other one that I went ahead and did was Shadow of Doubt. You can kind of see what the original concept was right there. This creepy shadow-looking guy standing over somebody's shoulder. And this is an evocation, so it's one of the creatures in the game. And this is kind of what I came up with here. You kind of see like the shadowy creature. You can't see its face or anything, and it's just kind of like melting into the background there.
All right, guys, and there you have it. That's sort of the basic layout of the game. We'll go into more detail once the game is actually out with our tutorial video. You know, we had a little bit of an explanation. This is more just to kind of keep things, keep you guys informed about the project that we're working on here. What you'll be looking forward to seeing in the future here is a 100 card core set that's going to be coming out. And reminder, when you buy that...
That is 100 unique cards.
Yes, 100 unique cards. So it'll be coming with a total of 200 cards. A play set in this game is 2 copies of a card to a 40 card deck. So we will be coming out with a 200 card total, 100 unique card core set. This core set's going to kind of be sort of your generic horror tropes, and it might have some little bit of characterization going on, but for the most part, this is just to kind of get the game established and the story started. But then hopefully in the future, we'll be coming out with 40 to 60 card story-based expansion packs. Yeah. So we hope to be able to add 2 or 3 decks into the possibility with each set that we come out with beyond the initial core set.
We do already have a few ideas for expansions in the works.
We've got some concepts brewing, but right now we're just kind of focusing on the initial core set to get us out there. This will without a doubt come out way before Arcanum does. Arcanum is a hefty project indeed. This one is a much easier to grasp, and hopefully that simplicity will make it fun and approachable for people that maybe don't typically play card games.
All right, guys, that's going to conclude it for today. Just want to say a big thank you again to everybody who subscribed, liked, commented, etc., etc. We really appreciate you guys. The support has just been phenomenal. We love producing content for you, Magic, and stuff in the homemade TCG community, being able to showcase other people's games as well as our own stuff. It's really great.
And I would like to say, I'm not the one who runs the actual channel. That's all Richie. I'm kind of a secondhand viewer. Whenever one of our videos goes up, I love going and seeing and seeing the obvious edits and bad puns that he cuts out.
There have been a lot.
Yes, I love watching our videos myself, and I especially love seeing all of the comments that you guys put down. Even if it's just do a sliver mirror match, anything like that.
We will get to that eventually. I don't remember who posted that. That might have also been EverCry, but I'm not positive.
Somebody has been asking for slivers. It's going to happen. We're working on it. A special thank you for everybody who's commented, especially if it's a positive recommendation, etc. So, thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys. And one quick thing, if you guys are still watching.
I promise the video's over soon.
I do have a few small clips. I didn't save most of the content because I didn't think about it at the time, but I do have a few small things where recording just went wrong or we couldn't stop laughing for some reason, so I'm going to have a little bit of a gag reel kind of at the end here, just as a little extra bonus for our 100 subscribers. I don't know if you guys will like that or not, but I'm gonna throw
Maybe
that
you'll
out
think
there.
it's funny. I don't know.
All right, and until next time, guys, take it easy. But wait, there's more.
You netted this out, right?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Arcanum Gaming. Richie here. Today we've got a pack opening for Pokemon.
Temptation is so...
Back for game 2, we've got our sideboard strategies set up. We're just going to go ahead and go through them again. I said again. Blooper reel.
Good job.
Oh god. Okay.
It's like a 2-year-old, like, Bob, Decay, new card, standard, Richie hates it, Richie also hates this.
So thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. God, why did I just do that again?
You're
I'm cutting this all out.
I'm gonna leave all it in now.
Again, guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, take it easy.